Hi, I'm Alex Popham. I'm the 4-H agent in Breckenridge County, part of UK's College of Ag, Food and Environment's Cooperative Extension Service. And today we are going to try out another home environment project for our 4-H festival, our qualifying event for State Fair, and it is a simple memo board. So look around your home and see if you can find some of these simple supplies to put together a really interesting memo board to keep all of your keepsakes. All you're going to need for this project is some batting, hot glue gun, a staple gun, scissors, and then a canvas or a piece of wood, your scrap fabric, and then some ribbon and mat board. So I've gone ahead for the sake of time and I've cut my quilt batting into about the same size as my leftover piece of canvas board. And I'm just going to cover it with my scrap piece of fabric. So today we have a cherry motif. And you'll just try to keep the fabric as tight as possible and use your staple gun following safety guidelines. Carefully staple your fabric in place. I'm going to do that on both sides, pulling the fabric tight. And then for the corners, you'll just want to fold your fabric in as best as you can to get a nice, neat, clean corner. Now for the sake of time, I'm not going to go back and trim all the excess fabric off, but at home you would want to do that so you have a nice, neat backing to your memo board. All right, so you'll end up with something similar to this. And then in order to hold your keepsakes and your photos in place, you're just going to use some beautiful ribbon. And we happen to have some UK blue ribbon around the office, so I've, for the sake of time, gone ahead and cut it into strips. And we're just going to hot glue it in place in a nice diagonal crisscross fashion. So I'm going to pause the video while I hot glue very quickly, and then I'll join you back in a moment. So we're back and I've gone ahead and hot glued the ribbon that's going to hold the front of our face of our memo board together, and now we just need to make it hangable and clean up the back. So I'm just going to flip it over, and you want to be mindful of your motif. So this would be the top of my memo board since that's the top of all my cherries, and I'm going to hot glue in the center some ribbon to be my hanger. So always be very careful with the hot glue gun. Make sure you have adult supervision. And you would let that dry and then just trim off some of the excess. Once it's completely dry, I just have a piece of scrap mat board from our photography projects, but anything that can help clean up and finish and cover up the back so that you have a completed project is fine. And I'm just going to place that in the center. And then use my staple gun to attach it. And once it dries, you have a hangable memo board to keep track of all of your photos and keepsakes. And if you change up your colors of your ribbons or your fabrics, then it fits well with any home decor. So try it with whatever supplies you have at home and create your own memo board for our 4-H festival. Good luck.